guys and girls, welcome back to my channel. I do hope you're doing well. Guys, if you saw yesterday's video, it's not got much better. I ordered the stand rivet plate for the tripod to come before 1 PM today. I've never had a problem with my camera bits until today. And they said, oh yeah, it's going to be delivered sometime tomorrow. There's a delay. I was like, what am I going to do? So actually now, I've had to get like the big boy tripod out. This is the one that goes up to something ridiculous, like 2.5 meters. It's very technical. There's degrees and everything. There's even a spirit level on the top to make sure it's blooming level. But you know what? We're just going to go with it. I've got a plate on it. I've been able to do that because the plate doesn't fit into my other one. So that's a little bit annoying. But this one is heavy. God, trying to get it out of the carry case and bring it down, like, there's a reason. I think, I don't know, tripods, they vary in price, but I think my everyday one was about 20 quid, and I got this, I think it was last year in the Black Friday sale, and it was 40 down from 100, and I can see why. It's got all the bells and whistles, and to be honest, I just needed it for the flat plate, but we're not here for that, so we're still ongoing with the tripod drama. If you saw yesterday's video, my lovelies, we have a huge basket filled. The diary is to hand. I'm not going to ribbit rabbit. Let's get into it. It's very weird looking at you on a different tripod, I can't lie. The legs don't look the same, but let's get in with our monthly favourites for November. There's one more of the year, guys. How is everyone? After yesterday's ranting video, guys, I'm glad I'm not the only one. I'm glad I'm not the only one who's feeling a little bit whoo at the moment. It's all good. It is all good. We're going to kick off with the diary because, as you know, at the end of every month, we have something of our best memory of the month. Where are we? My best memories of the month, this one, my lovelies, was we had a lovely day at the farm a couple of weeks ago. That was very, very lovely. Meeting some new family additions. The weather was good, thankfully. There was no rain or wind. It was a little bit chilly, but the sun was out. It was okay. And of course, Poland is a memory for this year. And you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if when we round up the Poland vlogs, we say we've booked it again because we've already been looking at flights back. Honestly, like, I can't wait for you guys to see the vlog. Not everything went to plan, as always. It's like Rome all over again. We had a little bit of a disaster, but it doesn't matter. We know now for next time. And yeah, stay tuned for the Poland vlogs, which I'm hoping to get up towards the end of next week. There's going to be 3 Poland vlogs, and then we'll do the travel diary sum up. So if you've got any questions or anything, send them over via email or on my Instagram. I might actually do a little story time. If you see it on there and there's anything you want to ask about it, fire away and I will include it all in there. But yes, Poland and the farm day for this month. And what I'm going to do is kick off with the stuff I can't show you. And then we're going to dive into this bad boy because, yeah, there's a lot of stuff this month. My lovelies. The TV/YouTube/Netflix/Disney. There hasn't been any Disney this month. I'm really stuck what I'm actually paying Disney for, because when I go on there, I do actually need to binge the Kardashians, but that's like a solo Shan. Dan's not really into that type of TV. So I was like, that's a solo Shan watch. But I think, oh no, Game of Thrones is on there, ain't it, guys? Is Game of Thrones on there? If it is, we'll be watching that in the new year. But our life is always YouTube. Beard Meets Food now has another channel. I think it's Beard Around the World, where once a month he goes to like these extravagant and weird and wacky places and tries the food. He done the gastronome bus in London. Very different, because I've always wanted to do that, and I thought it was like a set menu thing. It's not. You choose what you want. So I was like, And I don't know if you get enough time to look at the sites. I thought they went, stopped, let you, but it just literally seems like a moving bus. But we've been watching him. We've been watching Gary Eats and Rate My Takeaway. They've combined and done a channel, because I've not watched the videos yet on Rate My Takeaway, but something happened within his channel, and his channel or his management kind of just like cut ties. So he was very good friends with the guy from Gary Eats. So now they've got a joint channel. I don't think Rate My Takeaway is doing anything on his own anymore. Gary Eats still does his bits, but they have that joint one now, which we've been watching. I have got Life with James and Ben on my watch list because they are uploading their America vlogs. So of course I will be watching them, but I like to sit down, properly get into them, like when there's no distractions, no disturbances, and just chill. But the elephant in the room. Our lives have been consumed by Stranger Things. We started to rewatch them when we got back from Belfast. So in a month, we're just coming on to season 4. So do you know how hard it is now to go on my phone and not see spoilers? I'm like, don't look at me. No, just scroll, scroll, scroll. If anyone has seen it, no spoilers please, but is it good? Because I've heard it's 4 episodes now. Then with the time difference, 2 will be out on Boxing Day. And I think 2's coming out either New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. I can't remember which one entirely. But yes, let me know, is it worth it? As I say, we're just starting season 4 and I'm like, oh my God, every time I go on my phone, it's like, this theory has been confirmed. And I'm like, no, 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 no. No, thank you. Snacks. No, not snacks. We're going on to music because I can show you my snacks. Food. What? I literally just said snacks, didn't I? We're not doing the food and drink yet, Shannon, because it's in there. We are doing music. Music. The Song of Belfast was a song by, I want to say, Jerry Cinnamon. It's called Belter. And the guy was playing it on the way to Zakopan when we was going to the mountains. And for some reason, that song just stuck. There was also Lion Man, Mumford and Sons, which very ironically was playing when we went to Iceland. So we was like, it's an Iceland-Poland song. But yeah, Belter is the one that I just love the tune to it, guys. I love the vibe. I love the tune. I'm just like, yes, I'm happy. And that gets blared out, driving down the country lanes home. Absolutely love it. And alongside that, a lot of country. Country will always, forever and ever be on my playlist. And I've been listening to a song from, I want to say Morgan Wallen. And I believe, see, I know the tunes of songs, but if you ask me the name of it, I'm quite hopeless. I think it's called Step Aside or Swing My Way. I just want to swing you round and round. If anyone knows what it is, let me know. It's on my playlist, but I've liked that. And there's a song, Winter Coat, by Ryan Mack. And I just like the beat of that one. That's a very, very good little song. And of course, I've started to play Christmas songs. May or may not have put Now This Is What I Call Christmas on the playlist. And we've been singing and having a little boogie on the way back because, yeah, I absolutely am in the festive mood now. I just need to finish the decorations. Everything is down from the loft. The trees are settling, and that is the job for this weekend. So probably when you see tomorrow's videos, don't judge tomorrow's videos. It will be at 6 p.m. I did say on the community post page, today would be 9 p.m. because got back from work late, waiting for the tripod, didn't arrive, so a little bit later, sorry guys. Tomorrow will be at 6 p.m. on Saturday, and then Sunday there's a double upload at 9 and 6. So operation tomorrow is get the trees done, decorate the house. I mean, I'm looking at a multitude of Santas and gonks right now, to be honest, guys. And you know, when you look and you think, where the hell are you actually going to go? Where are you actually going to go? And I've got my childhood ones here, and I'm like, they have seen better days, but I don't want to get rid of them because they're like, if you remember Emily and Chili, the snowman and the little girl and the reindeer, they're always around the Christmas tree. God, I've had them, what am I, 30, easily 16, 18, 16 years, 12, 14. Mum got it from Hallmark. No, Clinton's. Remember when you used to go Clinton's and get cards, and if you spent a certain amount, you got like a toy. Oh, no, hold on. The reindeer was Clinton. I'm looking. Chili and Emily were Tesco. God, we are throwing it back there, aren't we? I mean, Emily's shoes have seen better day. All of the plastic's worn off of her, but I can't bear myself to get rid of them. And then I'm just looking at all the Santas from the freaking Christmas Ideal Home shows that are looking at me in the range. And then we've got some gonks and extendable gonks. I've got a Grinch and a gingerbread. Oh, gingerbread can go in the kitchen. The kitchen's filled with boxes at the moment. But my lovelies, God, I was rabbiting there, weren't I? The box. The box, the box, the box. In no particular order. Lifesaver. If you remember this from Belfast, Cannon, there we go. Almost the same price as a medium, but this is life. I am going to be on the hunt for when these go in and offer the little 50ml, because definitely worth a stock up, that's for sure, because yeah, you can't take a big one through. It's all right if you've got a case, but when you're just in hand luggage, obviously everything has to be under 100ml. However, when we went from Gatwick last week, it said that you could keep anything up to 2 litres. Me and Dan had some bottles of water and we was like, right, quickly chuck them. We could have bloody kept them. When did the 2 litre rule come in? Please let me know, because I was like absolutely gutted. But I said if we stick to like the 100ml, maybe with like aftershaves, because as if you remember from Mexico, other countries may not have the same allowances as us and they may restrict you to the 100ml. And if you take 150ml perfume or aftershave out and coming back you're only allowed 100 and you don't have a suitcase, you might have a little bit of a problem. So yes, I would still stick to that, but travelling, I think within Europe and like the UK, you're allowed 2 litres now, which I think is a move in a good direction. Me autumn spice candles finally burnt out, guys, but you know what that means? Time to get the Christmas ones out. Oh, I do love that. And as you can see, I've got my eggnog behind me. I have my reading by the campfire next to me as well. That's the thing I'm kind of like, I don't know what scent to go for. You're probably thinking, what are you talking about? With my Christmas diffusers and candles, I kind of have like 2 or 3 scent variations. I have like the really cinnamony, clovey, orange mould scents. And then I have like your gingerbread, your vanillas, your bacon scents. So at the moment, that's eggnog, so that's quite sweet. Reading by the fire. Can't lie, it doesn't really smell of much. It kind of just smells of smoke. So that's kind of, I don't know, you know like when you toast marshmallows and you get that smoke? It smells like that. And then the reed diffuser I've got out is vanilla and cinnamon. So I feel like we might go in a little bit of a sweet bakery scent in here. And then I'm going to whack around cinnamon and everywhere around the house, she says. Guys, these are such a dupe for the Sensations roast chicken and thyme. These are the little roast chicken and thyme crisps. They're like £1 a bag. Please excuse my nails. I need to do a fresh set. Fresh set for doing the tree. And yeah, they're in a bit of a shambles at the moment. I do apologise. But these, we've probably gone for about 3 bags this month. Because watching Stranger Things, you want a little snack. And these, my friend, are a lovely little snack. So I'll sit there and I'll be looking at Dan and he'll be like, is it snack time? I'm like, oh, it'd be rude not to. And then we're just sitting there and it's either, we haven't started bringing out the cheese and crackers just yet. I mean, that might be a bit too early. However, crisps. And we have had grapes the other night. We had some fruit in the house. So we don't just sit and gorge on crisps all the time. But however, I am much more a savoury girl. I can sit there and eat crisp. I can sit there and eat salted popcorn. Dan will be the sweet. Dan will be the biscuits, the chocolates, the sweet popcorn. So kind of like very yin and yang like that. Something I have been loving, me coffee sachets. Cinnamon Dolce Latte. These are the ones I've been taking to work this month. I've probably gone for about 3 boxes. When you go to Sainsbury's, they're on offer with a Nectar card at the moment. Or if you've got like an Iceland or a Food Warehouse, they're normally 3 for a £5. So I get this, a vanilla one. And I think there's like an original cappuccino, I want to say. White mocha, cinnamon, and I think an original. But yeah, I love these. And they go really nice and frothy, which is good because sometimes there's nothing worse than doing a coffee sachet. Can't be bothered to put the machine on. Do a sachet and it's just like, bleh. It's got no like froth or oomph on it. Oh, guys, you would have seen this in the Home Bargains. I should have blooming picked up more of this when I saw it. This is the Biscuits Dubai style chocolate, but it had a pumpkin spice cream. Let me tell you, I think there was probably about 12 to 16 blocks in this. Yeah, it didn't last long between 4 of us because everyone actually really loved it. So I was like, I should have probably got more. But we will see. We're going to be trying the Dubai style chocolate. Me and Dan have had it. But when we went to Swindon Outlet a couple of weeks ago, when we went to the farm, we went into the Lindor shop. And you remember like the Lindor Dubai style chocolate bars? They was down from £10 a bar to £3. £3. I said to the woman, I said, what's happening? She said, the craze is fading out now. So I'm like, whoo! Okay, I think we got about 4 bars, and the little ones said, oh, can we try it? So we're going to open it and we're going to try it with them, because I don't think they've tried a pistachio. But they just see green chocolate and was like, yeah, we want to try. Obviously, they'd had orange chocolate and that was a success, so we shall see. Of course, my little colon complex tablets. Good old Holland & Barrett. I had to pick a few more up when I was at Mum's, and I've give her the bottle with not a lot in, because I only have them for when I'm staying there for emergencies. But I did need a big stock up, and I might be doing another one of my 14-day cleanses just before Christmas, but I can't find it on TikTok, the specific one I've had. I found one similar. I don't know if they've rebranded it or renamed it, but if anyone else knows of any like 14-day cleanse, like colon cleanse just via tablets online, please let me know, because I don't like doing the drinks and all that, because oh god, guys, I can't stomach the ginger and the juices, and no, I'd just rather take a tablet and let it do its thing. As you can see, there's not a lot left in this, but when I have been doing my sachets, on the ones where sometimes I do the Nescafe like instant powder stuff, that actually gets quite frothy. I think it's called Azuru, but I sometimes do put a little bit of a hazelnut syrup in it. So I'm like, I have stocked up. What did I get last month? Not last month, this month. Gingerbread spirit. Gingerbread. Should we do that again? Gingerbread syrup. Guys, can you tell I'm tired? It's been a long day. Actually, not a long day. It's been a long week. Stitch is coming back out for the Christmas months. If you've been an OG, you will remember Stitch. And he's come out. I mean, he does live in the spare room all year round, but you've been upgraded back to our bedroom, haven't you, on with the cushions. So, yeah. Stitch is definitely a favourite for the month. We're going to pop him. You're going to sit in there? I mean, we can just barely see you above the cushion, but you're all good. Some drinks, because trust me, your girl has been needing hydration and caffeine. As you can tell, I'm working my way through this one. This one is the Sparkling Ice Kiwi Strawberry. Now, I'm sure I got this at Home Bargains for about 69p. I got a couple of meal deals last week in Boots for lunch at work, and these drinks on their own are almost £1.80. I think I paid like 60p at Home Bargains, so I was like, that's a result. But yes, I love this one. They do an orange one, which I believe is, I want to say peach and mandarin, but definitely the kiwi and strawberry is my favourite. Of course, I'm going to put Cocoa Chew, aka Mogu Mogu Dupe, but it's from Flavita. I love this for a little bit of hydration, and again, a little snack because you've got jelly in it. And then I've really started getting back into the Red Bulls, guys. I've got 3 cases in there. You might have actually seen on the last Life Lately vlog, and I'm down to like my last few cans of each. I have the dark pink, which is white peach, the light pink, which is forest fruits, and then I was like, oh, I'll try this iced vanilla berry. Oh, guys, game changer, absolute game changer. So yeah, be back to see when my Sainsbury's has them on the nectar offer, because I think you get them for, I want to say £3 for 4, and they say normally it's supposed to be like £4.50. I've tried Red Bull Original, don't mind that. Red Bull Sugar Free, I can't get on that. I really can't. But I need to find where I can get the Red Bull Watermelon, the red one, because yeah, I love that. I've put a spare one of these in because these have been life. Whether it's been from Belfast coming back the beginning of the month, Poland at the end of the month, these bags are like basically my new makeup bag. I haven't even unpacked my makeup, I think, from when I went Belfast, and then it went Poland, and it stayed in the bag at the moment. But these are really handy. You can pick up, I want to say 2 for about £8-10 online, And they're like the right size, you see through. I've never been pulled up for stuff in it. So yes, they are a definite favourite for this month. You probably think very random. Guys, if you go into Lidl, right, and you see this, give it a go. I saw it and thought, it's gimmicky. McKennedy American Way, 2-in-1 ketchup and mustard. Dan saw it and was like, can we please pick it up? I was like, okay. I didn't have much hope for it. However, it's actually not bad. I thought it was going to be like 2 tubes within it. But no, it's like a pre-mixed ketchup and mustard. So when we've been having some sausages, and what did we have the other night? It was like sausages, and I had the little petit pan baguettes that like you warm up, cut them up, put it in, slathered that on, some chunky chips, Stranger Things night, we was good to go. It actually wasn't too bad. And I think it was something silly like 70p at Lidl. Like, honestly, guys. Oh, I've got my little pen of the month. Look. This is the one I've been using. It's my Titanic one. My Titanic one. These are definitely in my favourites. Guys, if you saw my Primark haul, you saw I got the UGG dupes because I've been looking into the UGG Taz or the UGG Micro Boot. And the Micro Boot is swaying a little bit more for me because I feel like it is an actual boot. Like it's probably a bit more durable. But I do like the style of the Tazzies. And then I was like, you know what? It's a hell of a lot of money to pay out. And then if I get them and I don't like them, I can't deal with it. These were £8 instead of 12, weren't they, from Primark? And let me tell you, I probably should have got a darker colour because I would really want to wear these out. But with the weather conditions at the moment, rain and everything like that, these would get absolutely filthy. So these are kind of turned into like my posh slippers for around the house. They are so comfy. And yeah, it's definitely making me now swerve till maybe like the Micro Boot style. But I think on the proper Uggs, you can pull that thing from the front around the back, but Primark is just at the front for decoration. But yeah, highly recommend. And I can't lie, when I'm back down there, I'm probably going to see if they've got any more. My mini tripod, my mini little one for vlogging. This has been handy for travel, so that has been with me. And then, oh, I've just caught me blooming now. Ow, sod that. I've got another candle. Look, I've already gone through one of my winter ones, guys. Winter berries. This was from Primark. The only thing I notice with cheaper candles, they never burn down the sides, do they? And yes, that was my match that I lost in there several times. How do I get the wax on the sides to burn down, guys? Please let me know, because I'm a little bit lost, because I feel like I've lost a quarter of the candle, but hey ho. And then in terms of like skincare, makeup, there's just been a little bit of everything and anything, to be honest. Ta-da! Of course, the nights and the days are getting cold, and my lips need hydration. So, of course, I've been using my after dinner mint scrub. Good old Lush. Can't lie, tastes delicious. And then if I'm going to bed, I slather on my Nivea Cherry Shine, just so that they're nice and hydrated. Or if I'm going out and I'm not wearing a lipstick, I just like to put my Sexy Mother Pucker Soap and Glory. This is the one that makes your lips tingle. So I'm like, you know what? I might as well try and get a little bit of a filler look-alike without going under the knife just yet. Can't lie, guys. I'm really contemplating getting my filler done again. I do miss just a little bit more puffiness. I think, God, the last time I had it, it's got to be about 4 years ago. Just a little. I only used to have I had 0.5 the first time. And then when I went back, I didn't want a mil, but I didn't want 0.5. So I think I had like 0.7 or 0.8. Just to kind of like even out my top to my bottom, you know? And then, oh, look, I wondered where they was. I put them both in here. My Cetaphil Redness Prone Night Cream. Absolutely love that. That is a ride or die. Along with some little bits. I've got here some fragrances. Good old Home Bargains dupe, pomegranate. That is in my handbag all the time. And then my one for travel to Poland was my Carolina Herrera Good Girl. So Good Girl was my scent for Poland. And Belfast was one of the minis, the Kayali White Lotus Flower, I think it was. And then just a few things that again have been in my handbag. I've got my little strawberry anti-back. I actually do need to get my festive ones out now. I'm excited. And then because I have felt very like go, 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 I haven't been sleeping well. I've probably been lucky to get about 4.5 hours. I don't know what it is. We can go up to bed about 9ish. I cannot settle till about 11:30, 12, and then my alarm goes at 4:15. I don't know what it is. I think I've just got 101 things going. So the last week or so, I've been using these again, and I can't lie, I'm not going off straight away, but I'm noticing I'm coming down like a little bit more gradually. It's not like you're laying in bed waiting for it to kick in. It's just like it's calming. So I've gone back to my Sanctuary Spa Wellness Solution Sleep Mist, and I also have my Stress Check Mood Manager. This works. And as I said in the let's have a little rant, I've picked something up to try and help monitor my stress, because I do feel at the moment, I don't know why, but I feel if I was having my blood pressure tested, I think I would break the scales. So yeah, I just want something where I can maybe manage it myself for a little while, and we'll see how that goes, see how it fares. I've got my chain. I haven't got the case here, but I've got the chain here. This is the chain from Amazon. It's like your anti-theft chain. Dan has his on his wrist. I have mine round here, so no one can take your phone. And it's great because if I want to take a picture or a video, I just flip up my phone and no one's going to steal it around me neck. So yes, that of course is a favourite. And then the last two is, I mean, it's very battered now, but it's bloody getting used, is my little passport wallet. Good old Ted Baker. Got it in a sale a couple of years ago. Didn't really use it, to be honest. And then, yeah, you've had a good little innings, haven't you? I've got my passports in there. We've got our ID cards. It's just a very lovely little one, and it keeps everything together, which, you know me, I like that. I like to have some form of organisation. And then the book of this month, guys, I'm still reading the Let Them Be, and I think, Let Them Be? Let Them theory. I do think this will be in my book till the end of the year, because I haven't really had much time to read. I read a little bit on the plane to and back when we was away, but I haven't really had time to switch off because I've just been editing. I'm like, editing is a priority over reading at the moment. So I've only got, what are we on, 283? Maybe about 70 pages left. So I definitely have finished it for the new year. And I said to Dan, you know what? It could be I could finish reading this book and go into the new year with a whole new mindset and we'll all be good. Or I could realise that I'm a completely stubborn biatch. And no, and I've just, I've got my card in there, my little anniversary card. Very, very cute. So yes, have I learned anything from this book still? No, I can't lie. I feel the let them theory. It's not let them and let me. You let someone repeat their actions when they're not being the greatest. I just think, no, you need to stand up for yourself. But that's my personal opinion. Who am I to say anything? But yes, my lovelies, everything is surrounded. And that is November favourites done. So my lovelies, can you believe there's only one more? And for the next one, we will bloody have some Christmas decorations up. It seems like when I was at Mum's, we would have the decorations up like, boom, first weekend of November, done. I don't know why. It just seems to take forever. I mean, I know last year we were still kind of like painting and decorating. So it was like very rushed 2 weeks before. But I'm like, I think it's because we've been away a lot. And we've not really had time. Like, I come back last night and obviously lost the tripod thing and nothing was working. And I was like, oh. And Dan was like, you do realise, like, we've not been here for, like, almost a week. Like, it's not going to get done. I was like, but I need to get it done. And there's just not enough time. He's like, it's fine. This weekend will be a productive weekend. We are going to get some baking done. We are going to have a good roast dinner, because I can't lie, guys, I've been freaking craving a roast dinner. Go to the butcher's, get a joint of meat. I don't know if we're going to have maybe beef or pork or a nice big chicken. I'm getting hungry now. Yorkshire puddings, roast potatoes. Yes. So excited. But my lovelies, if you do enjoy the video, you know what to do. Hit that thumbs up and subscribe down below. And I say sorry for the odd timings at the moment. We've been trying to catch up. We was delayed coming back. I didn't have time to film when I got in. And then the tripod situation has just been a little bit of a nightmare. But it's all sorted. We have the backup of the industrial one that you're currently on. And I just want me things to go back to my little diddy one. But my lovelies, take care, stay safe as always, and I'll see you tomorrow at 6 o'clock for a nice little festive homely video. Take care, I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys! Mwah.